Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lions Den with another news and commentary. We got another breaking news had it out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. The police officer, Mohamed Noor, who was accused of fatally shooting an unarmed Australian yoga teacher, the verdict was in and he was found guilty. This is according to BuzzFeed News. It said Mohamed Noor convicted of third-degree murder for killing Justy Ruzinic Diamond after she called 911 to report a possible sexual assault. Mohamed Noor, a former Minneapolis cop, was found guilty of murder for fatally shooting an unarmed Australian woman who had called 911 to report possible sexual assault. A jury on Tuesday convicted Noor, 33, on charges of third-degree murder and second-degree manslaughter. He was found not guilty, however, on the most severe charge of second-degree murder. After a month-long trial, the jury began deliberating on Monday evening and after roughly 10 hours reached its verdict on Tuesday evening. Noor will be sentenced on June 7th. During the trial, Noor broke 18 months of silence since the 2017 shooting to testify about the moment he opened fire on Damon. Damon was a 40-year-old yoga teacher and life coach who was engaged to be married to an American fiancé, Don Damon. She was a month away from her wedding when she was killed. If I knew this would happen, I would never have become a cop, Noor told the jury, according to transcripts of the dramatic testimony. Noor, a Somali American, had refused to speak to investigators, make a public statement, or attend a grand jury hearing after the shooting. He repeatedly said on the stand that he made a split-second decision to shoot Damon because he believed that his partner, Officer Matthew Harity, feared for his life on July 15, 2017. That night, Damon had called 911 twice to report hearing a woman making sex noises in the alley behind her house. She told the dispatcher that she wasn't sure if she's having sex or being raped. Noor and Harity responded to the call in their squad car, which Harity drove through the dark alley to search for the source of the sound that Damon reported. When Harity stopped the car at the end of the alley to let a person on bicycle pass across them, both men testified about hearing a loud thump or bang on a squad car. They saw a figure approach of the driver's side, which prompted Harity to yell, "Oh, Jesus." He turned to me with fear in his eyes, Noor told the court, referring to Harity's reaction. Noor testified that he knew his partner feared for his life because there was a threat. And my intent was to stop the threat, Noor says. Noor said he saw a woman with blonde hair and wearing a pink t-shirt raise her arm outside of Harity's car window. He testified that although he did not see anything in the woman's hand, he believed that she could have a weapon in her hand and that my partner would have been dead. Damon had her gold iPhone in her hand. Noor told the court that he rose from the seat on the passenger side, put his arm around Harity's chest to protect him from the shot he was about to fire, extended his gun past the steering wheel, and then fired a single shot at a woman outside the driver's side window. When the officer got out of the car and realized Damon was unarmed, they began CPR on her, but she was pronounced dead a short time later. The officer body cameras were turned on only after Damon was shot, and the footage captured her final moments when she told them, "I'm dying." Noor's defense team argued that based on the officer's testimony, they fear a possible ambush. They said that Noor's police training informed his action to protect himself and his partner. For police officers, if you're reacting, it maybe already be too late, Noor attorney Tom Plunkett said in his closing argument on Monday, according to a tweet from a reporter present at the hearing. Prosecutors argued that Noor was reckless in his actions and questioned him about why he found Damon's blonde hair, pink t-shirt, and all threatening. They also cast doubt on both officers' testimony about hearing a thump on the car, as neither of them had initially reported hearing the sound immediately after the shooting. Based on forensic evidence, prosecutors argue that Damon's fingerprints was not found on the squad car, suggesting that she never thumped the car. Prosecutors also heightened inconsistencies between Noor and Harity's testimonies of what happened that night. The case drew national and international attention because of the victim's nationality, Noor's Somali American background, and the unusual circumstances leading up to the shooting. It is also rare for a police officer in the U.S. to face murder charges for an on duty shooting, and even rarer for one to be convicted. Since 2005, 97 law enforcement officers have been arrested for murder or manslaughter for an on duty shooting, of which only 35 were convicted, according to the Police Integrity Research Group data. During his testimony, Noor told the court that when he realized that he had shot an innocent woman, I felt my whole world come crashing down. I couldn't breathe, he says. Well, that's the end of the article, ladies and gentlemen. As you may know, that Mohamed Noor, a police officer, was found guilty, and he's supposed to be sentenced sometime in June. Now, we talked about police officers all the time, and you see a lot of white officers get away, some getting away with murder, but when it comes to black officers, they're always being convicted. It's like for a couple of reasons. Two officers in Louisiana was convicted of killing a 10-year-old white boy in Louisiana, and now this case. So tell me what you think about this. Like, click, subscribe, and remember to click the notification bell for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.